Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we shall going to tackle a very interesting SQL interview question, business scenario SQL interview question. So let's get started. So we have organization having a ticketing system, and you can see ticket ID, date created, date resolved. So this ticketing system is operated by, let's assume it is operated by someone. So this person obviously, we assume this person is only working, does not work during weekends and does not work during holiday. So we want to calculate the number of business days it takes to resolve a ticket, and we exclude the weekends and we exclude the public holidays. Yeah. So first of all, we will have to calculate the total number of days of created and resolved, and then we exclude the weekend from those total actual days. So we calculate the total actual days between the created date and resolved date, and then out of those total actual days we subtract the weekends, and later on we're going to subtract the holidays, because this person operating the ticketing system does not work during weekends and public holiday. So let's get started. So first of all, select star. So we are finding the total days between created date and, so that one will have to use the date difference so that you can calculate the date difference between created and resolved. So date diff, so we're calculating days between create dates and resolved dates. We call it as total days. So this one will give us the total days between create date and resolve date. Now out of this total date we want to calculate, we want to know the weekends. So therefore we will have to date diff weekends, week create dates, the resolved dates as weekend blocks. So we are finding how many weekends. We're finding how many weekends how many weekends were there between create date and resolve date. And then after we find how many weekends between create date and resolve date, as we know that weekend has how many days? 2 days. Therefore, we're going to write 2 times the number of weekends. So number of weekends we're going to generate from this line. So this line gives us the number of weekends between this date and this date, the create date and result date. The number of weekends between those two days, date. And then we know weekend has how many days? 2 days. Therefore, we're going to take 2 times this one. Then, so this one will give us weekends days. Weekend days. So now we have total days and weekend days. Now we can calculate the number of week days. We have the total days and we have the number of weekends. I mean, weekend days. Therefore, we can calculate weekdays, number of weekdays. Therefore, we can take this one, we subtract this one. Yeah. So we are taking total days between this minus the total weekends within those two dates, and this one will give us weekdays, total weekdays, weekday days from a table which is called ticketing. It's called tickets. So we have now the total weekdays. We have the total weekdays. So out of this weekdays, there's some days that are a holiday. So we need to exclude those days. So here we've excluded the weekends and we've remained with weekdays. And out of these weekdays, we need to exclude them so that we can get the total actual business days. So if I use with, let's call it CTE as this one. Therefore, let's create another CTE. Let's call it CTE holidays as solving to create select from tickets. So let's label it as T, and then we're going to join it with table that I created highlighting the the holidays. So this table contains the date and contain the holiday dates. Therefore, we're going to join this table with the ticket so that we can get only the holiday days. Therefore, and then we left join. We left join holidays. So let's call it H. So we left join on T dot. So we left join on H dot holiday dates between T dot create dates and T dot result dates. So the holiday date should be between the create date and the result date. And also the holiday date should not be on weekends, because on weekend, because we've already excluded weekend from the total days. Therefore, the holiday date should not be weekend. So the holiday date should be weekday between the created date and the resolved date. So therefore, write date name, week, H dot holy dates, holy dates, holiday dates. Weekday, holiday dates, not in Saturday, Sunday. And then we group by ticket ID, T dot ticket ID. So here we are calculating the number of holidays. So the holiday should be between the created dates and the resolved dates, and the holiday should not be weekend. That means it should not be Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, so we have the table for weekdays, and we have the table for holidays. Therefore, we can subtract these weekdays from the holidays. def, so T, so you can count the number of holidays, tickets, ticket ID, and then you can count H dot holiday dates. Has count holiday count. So we have the number of holiday, and we have the number of number of holidays, and we have the number of weekdays. Therefore, we are subtracting the weekdays from holidays. So we can write a query that will include the subtraction. So that is select from our table having the holidays CTE. So we can call it C, joining on, left join on, on this one, CTE holiday. So you can call it CH, and then we join on C dot ticket ID equals to CH dot ticket ID, and then we select our C dot ticket ID, C dot create date, C dot resolved, solved date, C dot total days, total days, C dot week, weekends, weekend days, H dot no CH dot holidays count, holiday count. And then now we're going now to subtract the weekday, weekdays, we subtract from holiday count. Therefore, we can put a bracket here, say weekday, c dot weekday minus is now ch dot holiday count So this one now will give us the business day. So if you run this holiday city holiday oh yeah, supposed to put a comma here. So if you run this one, yeah, so we've successfully gotten our business days. So generally what I've done is that I've find the weekdays by subtracting the total days from the weekends, and then I'll find the weekdays, holidays. So this holiday I've excluded weekends, the weekends holiday, because we've already subtract the weekends from this total day. So we've excluded weekends, holidays that happened during weekends. Therefore, we only have the holidays that happened during weekdays. So we have weekdays and we have holidays happened during weekdays. Therefore, we've subtracted weekdays and weekdays. We've subtracted holiday from the weekdays. So here is the subtraction. Weekdays we've subtracted from the holiday count. So we'll just fix in case the holiday count is null, I've just tried to fix the null value instead of null to pop up 0. So generally you calculate the weekdays. Out of those weekdays you subtract the holidays, and then out of that subtraction is when now you're going to get the business day. So if you find this video helpful, kindly comment on the topic that you want me to cover on the next video. So don't forget to subscribe and like and share. So let's meet in the next video. Thank you.